Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, February 15th. For those that are new here, my name is Joanne. I am the Director of Marketing here at Legendary Marketer, and I get to fill in today and tomorrow for Dave as he is out of office. And I'm pumped. I'm excited for today's guest. He already did a quick post backstage to his audience and all that good stuff. And I know you're really going to enjoy this interview. It's going to be fun. Before I bring him on, if you would like to get a text message of when we go live, all you need to do are text 3 letters, WUL, to 813-296-8553. You'll get a notification within the first few minutes, usually of when we go live, with a link directly to this stream. So you can hop on, tap the link, and join us live Monday through Friday, which is awesome. Also, if you want your own hat to throw around, I know Dave was throwing his hats like crazy yesterday. You can head over to belegendary.shop and grab all the legendary swag your heart desires. And last but not least, if you have been around a bit, you've gone through our education, or you're just an online marketer and would like to be a guest on the show, head over to legendarymarketer.com/featured, fill out the form, and we'll see if you are a fit for a future episode. All right, I'm seeing the comments come in. Good morning, good morning. I'm seeing some of our regulars that I love. I'm seeing some new names, so welcome if this is one of your first time here. And without further ado, let's welcome Percy this morning. Good morning, Percy.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Where are you joining us from? Besides the car, obviously, but where's the car located at?
I'm in a Tesla in Miami, Florida right now.
Ooh, nice and warm. I'm over on the West Coast near the snow, freezing. So
hmm
we're in different climates right now.
Yeah, it's 79 degrees outside and it's like very sunny with clear skies. So
Oh, nice, nice.
yeah, I'm
So
blessed.
share with us your backstory. What have you been doing before you found Legendary? How did you find us? What were you looking for? Give us all the scoop.
Okay, so I'm an ex-truck driver. I retired early, December 2nd, 2023.
Oh,
So
new.
yeah, so I've always been the type of person that wanted to make money online. So I've always been creating ebooks, just going with different tactics on the internet, but I just never knew how to market. And one day I'm on YouTube and I run into a guy that's a part of Legendary Marketing as an affiliate.
Mhm.
And he was showing me something, showing me how to create a page and how you can market, how I can market to different um, people about a niche that I'm in. So of course he didn't give all the game. I had to go find out how does he know how to do all this?
Right.
And I ran into Legendary Marketer and I watched the videos, I invested in myself, and once I got in, I just took action immediately. And that's why I'm here.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so you alluded to it a little bit, and I saw this
hmm
on your questionnaire. Like you didn't just dabble a little with marketing and trying to
Yeah.
sell and doing different. Share with us really all the different things you tried before you found us.
Uh, Everything with e-commerce, selling ebooks, Amazon stores. What else did I try? Uh, just by those four, you can see that I was just everywhere.
Right. What do you think was really missing from those that you found once you started our education here?
Just learning about digital marketing.
Yeah.
Learning digital marketing and different tactics, the different ways that you can market online is amazing. You can market anything and make something happen.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, which I love. So what was your experience like in the challenge? Did you come in like skeptical because of that history you had?
No, 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 because I actually got into personal development and I know how
Mm.
to think correctly. So when I got into the challenge, I seen that And the challenge is basically teaching you, or they got you in personal development classes. You just have to catch on to know that you have to think the correct way to make this happen. You
Right.
can't be a quitter. You have to be a person that's, into yourself to know that you can make this happen. If somebody else did it, you can do it too. You just have to put the work in.
I mean, right there, right there. You just can't be a quitter. You have to take quitting off
Exactly.
the table. And if
Exactly.
you're going into something new, that's what I think a lot of people do this though. They go in and they've already decided it's not going to work. It's going to be too hard. I'm
Hmm.
probably going to quit this. And where did how did you grow that mindset? Because that's powerful. That there's a lot of strength in that. There's a lot of leadership. And and you're a father. What an example for your child as well
Hmm.
to be able to step into that power in that way.
Hmm. Yes.
Have you always been that way? Is it something you've really worked on and focused on? Did you struggle with that at some point in your life? Is that mind?
Yes. So I grew up without having a father,
Okay.
which means that I never had a leader in my life. So I had to become a better leader to get to at this point of my life. But of course, I had my downfalls and my down pits of, let's say, in a relationship. I didn't know how to treat a woman the correct way because nobody never taught me how to treat a woman the correct way. Yes, I wanted to be natural, but it wasn't natural. Not saying that I'm abusive or anything, but
Right.
just not being able to communicate the correct way can mess up a relationship and how a woman feel about a man.
Right.
So wanting to learn how to, become a better communicator, I ran into three audiobooks on the Apple Audiobooks app,
Mm-hmm.
and it's Turbocharge NLP, The Secret, and The Power of Now. Those three audiobooks helped me to get to this point of my life. And I started listening to those audiobooks in July of last year.
Wow.
And it's February now, and my whole life has changed,
Yeah.
literally.
You went from my life has been decided. These are the hard points that were given to me, and I have to stay there.
Hmm.
To, you know what? I don't have to. I'm in
Yes.
charge
Yeah.
of my future. I'm in charge of my mindset. I'm in charge of my decisions, and I'm in charge of making change happen. That's what I heard from you. Would you agree?
That's the secret right there.
I mean,
That's all we have to do. That's
it
it.
is. It seems so simple, but yet it's so hard for many of us to actually
And
implement the change.
and it's because of distractions. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of people they get energy from negativity. If they switch it around and get the energy from positivity, their life will be better. But they're so um they're not paying attention to basically what they need to pay attention to.
Right.
And that's growth. You can't grow with negativity. You can only grow with positivity. If
Yeah.
you if you give a plant water, the plant grows. If you leave it dry, it dies.
Yep.
So if we treat our life the same way, we'll live better and think better and even eat better every single day.
Hmm.
We have to give ourselves the time to do it. Give ourselves the time to think better, eat better, and live better. If you continue, I'm sorry to go off topic, but I have to say
No,
this.
go, please. I love it.
If if a person continues to let somebody else control their time, you will never get the opportunity to change your life and be who you really are, your purpose on life. You have
Yeah.
to give yourself the time to change the way that you were growing up. We all are born wealthy, but we grow up poor. A lot of people have the same story.
Hmm.
We got to go back to being wealthy, and that's by investing in ourselves and making sure that we are able to still learn as grown-ups. Because I believe everybody's in here is a grown-up, right? We're parents, we're
Hmm.
grown-ups, and we just need the time back to better our lives for ourselves and our kids. That's all I got to say.
All right, we're like 10 minutes in and you're just throwing out gold bars, dropping them in the front yard.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
little
yeah,
nuggets here. Uh, I mean, ah, like I need to sit on that for a minute because
yeah.
it's heavy when you really think about it. It's
Hmm.
it's really deciding it's okay to prioritize yourself. It's okay to put yourself first.
Exactly, exactly.
And people really struggle with that. But I want to go back to the negativity part
Hmm.
because it's something we've actually many of us have taught ourselves. Like we find comfort in it because it's all we know. So we end up surrounding ourselves with people that are negative. We end up following people on social media that are actually quite negative and complain a lot, or we don't even realize now we're on social media scrolling away and we're just hearing crap after crap after crap, and then we believe it and we feel heavy and our whole day just sucks because we're living in this negative world. And sometimes it starts with making small changes, like you see a negative comment, you see a negative video on anything, I don't care what it is, if it makes you like annoyed, frustrated, unfollow,
Yeah,
block
yeah.
them. I don't care if it's Aunt Susie or a stranger or whatever, but start taking control of your surroundings,
Yep,
right?
yep, 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 yep. So, I'm glad you got on that topic because everybody that I know, they know me as being a leader.
Mm-hmm.
They know when they get on the phone with me that they can learn something from me. I have a guy I worked with that became my friend that I used to work with. We
Mm-hmm.
were talking on the phone and I heard him pull the truck over, pull the air brakes, and he's told me literally that he has to pull out a notepad with a pen because I give out a lot of gems when I talk.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had to write this stuff down because when he get home, he don't want to forget it.
Right.
And he's 47 and I'm 35.
Mm-hmm.
So age is doesn't mean anything.
Age doesn't matter. Nope.
It does not matter. It's about me learning a high income skill that's actually helping my whole entire life. It's not
Yeah.
even about money. It's just
Right.
about helping myself and then so I can help others, which makes me a great leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my purpose in life right there.
Yeah. The second you can release your main focus of money,
Yes.
it'll be a result. But when you can focus on filling your cup, serving, finding your purpose, stepping into your greatness, stepping into what makes you excited to wake up in the morning and to keep feeding into that,
Mhm. Yeah.
the other stuff will just come. And it's hard. I know some people are sitting there going, "Oh, she's
Uh,
spewing some crap at me." I'm not. It just your whole life improves. There's
mhm.
just more joy in it. Would you agree?
Yes. 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 Just by helping people, you're going to get paid regardless because as grown-ups, nothing's for free. If you get something for free, it might be a piece of crap, no matter if it's clothing, food, a drink. If it's free, I don't want it. I would rather pay.
I have always, as with my business owner hat, I have always been a believer of have some skin in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um,
Yep. Yep.
Even from a young age, somebody that even if they paid $2 are going to be more committed, be be
Appreciative.
appreciate, appreciate the time, appreciate what they're
Mm-hmm.
doing, take it more seriously
Mm-hmm.
than anyone else that got the exact same thing
Yep.
for
So
free.
true.
They're like,
So true.
probably not that big of a deal. There's a reason why there's someone on this feed right now listening has
Hmm.
now opted into 20 different funnels for something for a free whatever, and they're all sitting in
Hmm.
their inbox dying away, probably never opened, never fully read them, right?
Hmm. Yes.
There's something about understanding that there is value behind it.
Yes. Yes. That's so true. And just how you just said, I have plenty of free something in my
Right.
email
Yeah.
that I didn't take action on.
Hmm.
And guess what? I finally took action on legendary marketers and it actually changed my life. So take
Yeah.
that and run with it. Yeah.
I think, sometimes timing is a beautiful thing. You definitely had, you've always been an entrepreneur. You've always
Hmm.
had this mindset and you've been working on it and
Hmm.
you just kept going and figuring it out, and making those connections. And that's what's really cool is
Yeah.
quitting has not been on your table
Nope. Nope.
ever.
Nope. Nope.
You've
If
always been a let's figure it out. Let's figure
Joanne,
it out.
Joanne, I feel like you know me.
I do
You know
because
me.
I love me some entrepreneur mindset. Those are my
Hmm.
people.
Oh yeah.
I love
Oh
let's
yeah.
figure it out people. I
Exactly.
cannot sit at a table at dinner full of people that are like just wine. They just want to wine and dine, and I'm not talking the drink. They just want to complain. I'm like, I'm out. I gotta go. I need my
Exactly.
figure it out people, and you are figure it out. And
I
that
like that.
you wake up and it doesn't matter. There's always going to be something, especially when you're running your own business and you're
Hmm.
growing your own business.
Yep.
There's something to figure out. And you can look at
Hmm.
it as weight and a negative and a reason to quit, or you can be like, I'm so stoked to figure this out today.
Mm. Correct. 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 I'm telling you, if people just listen to you as you could just listen to Joanne and get so much gain, so much
Mhm.
knowledge, and so you could go further in life. Just listening to you, and I'm for sure it's thousands of other individuals like you inside of Legendary Marketer. And I love when I am scrolling on like Facebook and I scroll and I see somebody with a problem on
Mhm.
inside of the groups.
Mhm.
And if I have the solution, guess what? I actually take my time out to help
Yeah.
whoever. Oh, my AirPod fell out. But who cares, right?
All good.
But I'm I take time out to help the individual with their problem. And guess what? I always get a thank you. So
Mm.
life is all about help and you will get thank you. That's it. I love it.
Oh, you make everything sound so easy. So easy.
It's life experiences.
Yeah.
So when even as an entrepreneur, of course, it's not about taking losses. It's all about uh,
Mhm.
learning the lesson. So if you lose money or you go bankrupt or anything like that, it's just a lesson. You could come out of all of that. You just have to do high income skills.
Right.
Digital marketing is a high income skill.
Mhm.
I can create an ebook. I can create an audio book. I can create a YouTube channel. I can help people with their business. I can create a lead generation business, all because I know digital marketing.
Yep.
That is why it's a high income skill. So if anybody wondering why is digital marketing a high income skill, it's because
Mhm.
you can create multiple businesses knowing how to be a digital marketer.
Right. Yeah, it's really about like the experience, the world of opening up
Hmm.
of what's possible. I know people in the space, all they do is create landing pages for realtors to help get new leads of people that want to buy houses. That's their whole business is doing that digital
Wow.
marketing piece and selling that service and helping them with lead gen and setting up some email automation in the process and
I
growing their,
love that.
right? It's awesome. There's
Wow.
there's just you name it. I can tell you how to market that online. Let's brainstorm. Let's go through it. And
Yeah.
it's really about look at really what's possible, guys. Think about
Mm-hmm.
what's possible when you get these skills. Um, and then suddenly the sky's the limit.
Mm.
That's my favorite part about Decade in a Day that we do with our Blueprints members. Our next
Yes.
one is tomorrow, and we take a different niche, different products, different subscriptions, higher ticket items within that niche, and we build it all out during Decade in a Day to show how the skills you learn are applied to anything, anywhere,
Yes. Mm.
which is pretty cool. And I always love that. And that's what I'm hearing from you is it all comes back to the skills. It doesn't really matter even the product, but when you have these skills, you have them forever and you can keep
Yes.
reapplying them to
Yes.
whatever you're excited and passionate about that gets you fired up to wake up in the morning.
It's so amazing. And I'm glad that you mentioned the blueprint. You're just getting to the blueprint and we've been on for 20 minutes. That's what you call good conversation.
Mhm.
The blueprint from the 15-day challenge to purchasing the blueprint, I didn't use my money to buy the blueprint. I used other people' money, which is a credit card, and it was $3,000 sitting on the credit card that I wasn't using. I used other people's money to buy the blueprint, and the blueprint has been paid back already, and it's only been 2 months.
Mhm.
So I
Now
never
this
use
is
money out of my
Percy's
pocket.
experience. This is Percy's personal decisions. We're not saying
Mm-hmm.
this is what your decision should be or what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's different, but this is what
Mm-hmm.
you decided you felt good about, you felt secure enough to do and make that decision and your personal results. We just always want to make sure we're clear about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And but guess what I did to be for sure that I can do that? I cut some of my expenses. So
Mm,
sometimes we have expenses that we can actually cut, and then now that money that we were using for that expense, now we can be comfortable with using that money to invest in ourselves. So that's
right.
what I did personally
Hmm.
with the blueprint.
Right. So, what was your favorite part of going through the challenge? What was the big light bulb moment for you when you were in the challenge and starting out?
Um, I would say learning how to create a funnel,
Mm,
creating a funnel and using Aweber to for email marketing. Amazing. So I
yeah.
use ClickFunnels and I use
Hmm.
Aweber,
Hmm.
and those two systems are amazing.
Yeah.
They keep me creative. I get to use my mind more.
Hmm.
And if I ever want to change anything on my website, or if I want to send out an email to anybody on my emails list, I have control over that. That's amazing. I own it.
You own it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever sleep on an email list. Always get those
Mm-hmm.
emails because that is what you own. And if you
Mm-hmm.
lose that TikTok account on a Thursday, you can email your list on a Friday with your new social media handles of where they should follow you.
Exactly.
You keep your
Exactly.
business growing, right?
Exactly. Yep.
All about that control and to keep
Mm-hmm.
going, which is huge. Yeah, and sometimes I'll see people like, oh, I hate emails. I don't want to opt in. And I'm like, how many? You probably opt in every day to something. And they're like, well, I was getting a coupon. I'm like, wow, it was a lead magnet. Now you're on that person's email list. And now you're getting autoresponder emails from them because you gave your email for something. That is
Yes.
digital marketing. That is part of the process. That is a piece of it. And I
Mm-hmm.
love that you brought up you didn't know funnel building, you didn't understand that piece beforehand. Um, but what else I love, because you're sitting here right now, you didn't sit in the tech for 6 months tweaking a funnel
Mm-mm.
for perfection. You went,
Mm-mm.
I love this. We're going to bust this baby out. We're going to get it live and actually have it be working for me instead of just sitting within the ClickFunnels software and you
Mm-hmm.
just keep playing with it. because it's not doing anything for you in your business. You're not getting opt-ins if it's just you messing around with it for 6 months. You actually made it go out there. You put it out there and started driving traffic to it. And that
Hmm.
is a step that's really hard for a lot of people to do. They let the funnel and the tech be their crutch. Like, oh, it's just not perfect, because they're scared to put content out and try to bring traffic to it. How did you get over that hurdle? Did you struggle with that? And if you didn't, what's your advice for somebody that is struggling with that piece?
Okay, so let's start with actually learning from the blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
There's videos on the blueprint. You're not just reading, you get to watch a video and there's step by step showing you how to put it together.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I did, instead of waiting to finish the whole blueprint out, when I got to the point where they were building funnels, I built the funnel.
Yep.
And I kept the funnel as simple as possible. You don't have to put your whole life on a funnel. You can literally take the steps that they're taking, make it nice and simple, and go live.
Right.
Go live. And what I did was I made sure that I told myself I don't have to be perfect. I just have to have something for somebody to click on, to
Yep.
look at, and to be interested. That's it.
That's
And
it.
once I let go of trying to be perfect, everything's working out perfect. And guess what? I've had that funnel since December,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't changed it yet.
Yep.
Nothing on it, and people are still opting in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not, you're not stuck in building a funnel and the tech forever.
Hmm.
Just just get it live. Get it live ugly if you need to. Get it live absolutely imperfect.
Hmm.
Just get it live. Just make sure it
Go live.
works. Somebody can
Just
give
make
you an
sure it
email
works.
address, they land in your autoresponder, and the steps all work. The buttons all work. That's what's
Hmm.
key, right?
That's what's key. Absolutely right.
Yeah. Sarah says, I'm a recovering perfectionist, LOL. Yes, perfection, this search of perfection is just, it's a crutch to not go to the next step. It's a,
Yeah.
we have to let it go. There's no such thing. There's no such
Hmm.
thing as perfect.
It's no such thing. And I'm also happy that um, I learned digital marketing from legendary marketers. I didn't learn marketing from anybody else but legendary marketers.
Mhm.
And that's what also helped also. So I'm not over here. I bought this over here. I bought this course
Mhm.
over here about marketing. I
Right,
only learned from one program, and that's
right.
legendary marketing. And that helped out a lot too.
Yeah, there's something about, I don't care what you buy. You're investing in your education, you're looking for a change. You need
Hmm.
to learn these skills somewhere. Whether it's from us, someone else, you need to learn these skills.
Yes.
I believe everyone should learn these skills. I think they're important in our future and where we're headed in the world. But
Hmm.
regardless of that piece, you're not going to learn them just by purchasing.
Yeah.
And you're not going to learn more skills by purchasing more. You have to actually go through whatever you purchased, finish it, apply it, implement, go back through whatever you purchased again,
Hmm.
implement some more. What did you learn? What can you pull again? Take advantage of whatever support's included. Take advantage of
Yes.
everything that's included, no matter what it is, and then decide what the whole is, if there is one. But just the act of purchasing is not going to suddenly get all of the knowledge and
Yes.
build a business for you, right? It
Yes.
was the quote I wrote about an email on over the weekend and sent out to everyone at Legendary. And because one of our students last week on Wake Up Legendary said it, the course doesn't work. It doesn't have arms and legs. You have to do the work,
Somebody
right?
said it about somebody said it about the blueprints.
About all of it, because it's true. Nothing works for you. You have to do the work,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm. True.
You can't just go purchase the $7 challenge and it suddenly works. You have to sit down and watch the videos. You have to implement, you have to take notes. And if you're not understanding what's going on, go watch it again,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Yep.
You
Yep.
have to actually be the one putting in the work.
Yep. 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 And I want to give a shout out to Phil.
Oh, I love my people.
He was my advisor when I got on, and he just gave
Oh,
me all the confidence I needed. That guy's great.
I love it.
He is
He
great.
was on earlier. I did see him in the comments shouting you out.
Really?
So
Oh, that's my guy right there.
oh, that's awesome. I had the pleasure of meeting Phil in person and his wife,
Okay.
and they are both wonderful people. So yes, I would expect that was a fantastic experience for sure,
Okay. Okay. Yes.
which I
Wonderful.
love. So, what do you think you learned the most about yourself before the challenge to now? What's changed the most?
Definitely my content. So,
Mm,
going into just looking at other, like Phil, I was studying him on his page and seeing how he puts up his content. I'm like, okay,
hmm
I need to implement somebody who's been doing it already. So I went on there and I started uploading content. And of course, I'm a rookie. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm uploading, but I'm taking action. And as
Right.
time goes on, as the weeks goes on, my content start to get better. Now
hmm
I understand, okay, how many seconds I should put on TikTok or how many seconds I should put on Instagram or Facebook, or can I just use
hmm
the same content for all three?
hmm
And it's up to me to figure out what's my style of content. Yeah, so that's what
Right.
I did.
So, if you didn't catch this exactly, Percy put on his marketing glasses,
Yeah,
and you didn't just watch content for the messaging. You watch content for what are they doing? How long is the video? What does their
yeah,
text on screen look like? Is there text on screen? Is it a voiceover? Is
yeah,
it B-roll? What are they saying in the caption? How are they saying it?
yeah,
It's looking at the nuances of the strategy behind each
yeah.
video,
Mm-hmm.
what grabbed someone's attention, and then going, what can I pull and make this my own for my own audience with my own personality
Mm-hmm.
that
Yep,
I
yep,
can model, not copy, but model and test. Oh, I see this many seconds of video is working for this creator. Let me test that length of my own content and see if it responds, because
yep.
it's all different for everybody. So you got to find what works for you, what your energy comes through on, what your audience likes watching. It's going to be different for each person. And I
Mm-hmm.
love that. I love that you were people have a hard time with testing because they see it as, oh, I'm going to fail. I'm, what if I only have a few views? I failed. No, you're testing that. Let's test something else. Let's test out a few things.
Mm-hmm.
So when you first launched and you had those 0 followers and you didn't have a lot going on, how did you keep staying consistent to keep creating content to allow that momentum to build for you, to allow your business enough time?
So what I did was I didn't create a new page. I used my personal pages to start. I wanted everybody to know what I'm doing because I don't care what nobody thinks about me.
Oh, I freaking love that. All right, keep going. Keep going. We'll get back to that.
So what happened? What ended up happening was I started uploading 2 reels a day.
Mhm.
And in a matter of, I say 3.5, 4 weeks, guess what? I got 50 something reels. Now,
Right.
when you scroll my page, you're not gonna see nothing but reels.
Right.
Nothing but reels. On TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Right.
I started with Facebook first, and as I'm making my content, I'm looking at myself. I'm like, more people need to see what I'm doing. So I
Mhm.
went on. I wasn't on my Instagram for about a couple months. I logged on, watched the training and the blueprint, switched a couple things around in my bio and my picture, and you know, and I got to work.
Yeah.
I got to work. I started uploading 2 times a day, and now you go to my page, you're gonna be scrolling for days because I got over 50 something reels just that
Okay.
quick. 3 to 4 weeks.
right? And then that first video that everyone's so stressed about taking 4 or 5 days to post, it just doesn't matter when you're posting twice a day. In 2 weeks, it's going to be all the way down. And now you have a ton of content that people get to scroll and see that you are establishing something, that you're
Yep.
committed to something, that you're consistent with something. That's really what's key. It's not the first video that's going to change your life. It's the consistency of you showing up after the first video.
And you get better as you keep going because every day you wake up, you're
Mhm.
trying to figure out, okay, I'm looking at my content, I'm looking at my content. How can I make it better? You're going to make it better because you're thinking about how you're going to make it better.
Yep.
Whatever you ask for, you receive. The
Mhm.
universe is like a genie. If you want to do something, ask the universe what you want, and your wishes, the universe's command. Go for it. Don't worry about the first video. Learn from the blueprint, learn from your advisor. Not don't copy them, but do it in your own way and just go. Before you know it, you're in the game. I have
Yep.
people in my direct message and comments telling me that they're ready and that they're interested. And
Mhm.
on I'm here right now. When I get off of this, I'm going to work and that's on my phone
Yep. And you can do that from anywhere. Anywhere you're
from
parked right
anywhere.
now. You're you can drive around town, you can do it from anywhere when you get
From
your business
anywhere.
working for you from your phone, which is a beautiful thing. And it
Yes.
is work. You do have to take time each day
Hmm.
and commit to your business and commit to your growth and commit to showing up to your audience. Commit to being creative,
Yeah.
right? There is some work involved, but let's go back to your Facebook page because this is a big decision for a lot of people.
Okay.
And I love you didn't care who your friends and family and who was already following on that page. This is what I'm doing. Support me or unfollow me. Move on is really what your
Move on.
attitude was. And I'm here
Move
for it
on.
all day long. But that's hard for a lot of people.
Hmm.
Did you get any pushback from people that are close to you, or they're just like, oh, it's all good. This is Percy doing his thing?
It's all good. Percy just doing his thing. And
Mhm.
if you're interested, come with me. If you're not, just keep watching.
Yes,
Simple.
I love
We're
it.
gonna keep it nice and simple. We're not gonna change anything. If you personally know me, you should know that I'm a man. Men are supposed to be leaders. I'm leading right now. And I'm
Mhm.
telling you as my personal friend or my cousin or my sister or my brother,
Mhm.
hey, there's a way that you can actually make money on social media, online, without having to go to work for the rest of your life. If you get good at this, you can retire from working.
Mhm.
That's the message that I'm giving everyone. If they don't take what I'm giving out, who fault is it? Because I'm going to keep getting better because people that don't know me are
Mhm.
constantly following me and
Yep.
they're going to believe in me. So if people who personally don't believe in me, I don't care.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye. Yep.
Stay stuck complaining about your life.
Yeah, because it's just a mindset thing. My mindset is I want to be a great leader for myself, of course, and others, but I really have a 9-year-old son. If I lead him the correct way, he is going to be the next, hmm,
The sky's the
the
limit.
next, the next wealthy individual mentally. We're not, because we don't talk about
Mhm.
money. He's
Right.
going to be, I had to think about what I was going to say. He's going to be
Mhm.
next wealthy. He's going to be a person that has a wealthy mindset when he gets my age. So he's going to be leading other people just like me because he's
Mhm.
learning from me. And I hope people take what I'm saying and actually implement it in their lives because we are all we have. Don't worry about what anybody thinks about you. They don't
Mhm.
put money in your pocket. They don't feed you every day. They can care less about you. So don't care about what they think. Just go.
I think that is one of the most powerful statements we've ever heard here. Building a wealthy mindset.
Yeah.
And it's not money, guys. It's
Not money.
just absolutely, you are filled with confidence, everything, grit, determination,
Mm,
consistency, power, self-worth. That when you have all of that and you're working on all of that, it all takes it never just comes, and it never is finished. The work is never finished with that.
mm,
You've always got to keep going after, keep putting in the time for that job, so to speak,
mm.
to
Exactly.
to keep building your wealthy mindset.
Yes.
Ah, I mean, that's it. We could go another hour on just
We can go
building
another
that
hour.
mindset,
As long
Percy.
as I got me some water, we could keep going, Joanne. Wow.
I mean,
This is
really,
amazing.
it's the mindset piece is the piece people don't realize they need or that they're going to
Hmm.
get when they start going down this path. They don't realize, and it's sometimes it's hard to face that. Wait a minute, you want me to do some personal development? Wait a minute, you want me to look at myself, at what I have to work on in me? And that
Yes.
it sometimes pisses people off. And it's like,
Disrespectful,
ooh,
right? Wow. So you think I'm disrespecting you right now? No, I'm just helping you out. So
yeah.
I'm gonna give people some gems right now. So when it comes to personal development, I mentioned three books: Turbocharge NLP, The Secret, and The Power of Now. If you
Mhm.
take 10 to 15 minutes out of your day in the morning when you're brushing your teeth, flossing your teeth,
Mhm.
washing your face, using the restroom, that's personal development right now. You
Yeah.
chose out of those three books I just mentioned to listen for 10 to 15 minutes each day.
Mhm.
It's 365 days in a year. I started listening in July. It's February now. My whole life has changed since July.
Mhm.
It's not a joke. This is serious, and I hope that everybody who's watching take my advice on those three ebooks
Mhm.
in order. It's Turbocharging LP first, The Secret, and then The Power of Now. Go in that order, and I want to see everybody on this call saying the same thing I'm saying about personal development and how it can help you out.
Yeah.
I dropped the mic, Joanne. I just dropped the mic.
No, it's everything. This is a
Yep.
whole master class on mindset, and people didn't even
Mm-hmm.
know that's what they were going to get today. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't even know what we were going to get today. We don't prep this. We didn't, chat and
Mm-mm.
have some big discussion beforehand. We just let the conversation roll. Um,
Yes.
but that's what's beautiful about Wake Up Legendary and what you've shared today. It's what your experience is, and showcasing how you've learned and developed to become a pretty phenomenal leader, how you've learned and developed to step into your power, how you've learned and developed to prioritize your self-worth, your growth,
Yes.
and that
Yes.
it's not about chasing cash, it's about being
Yes.
a better human.
Yes. Yes, Joanne. That's
Yeah.
what it's all about. Don't worry about the money. The same guy that I told you about earlier, who said he's gonna take out the notepad, guess what?
Mhm.
He said he apologized about speaking up for me when he was delivering something to a building, and it's a program that's going on. He spoke to the lady about me, and
Mhm.
the lady wants to meet me from what he told her about me.
Wow.
You see the power of that?
Yeah.
Nobody who's negative and who doesn't think positive gets mentioned by other people to potentially help other people out at that program.
Right.
I told him, don't apologize. Continue to do that for the rest of your life. If you see that I possibly can help somebody, let them know about me.
Yeah.
And guess what? Guess what? This right here is a marketing tool. Invest in these if you get a chance. Office Depot cost me $17. I drive Uber, and guess what? When I have conversations with people, I give them my card. I get so many followers from driving Uber and giving them my card. We're
Hmm.
not going to waste time to pull our phones out to follow each other. I give them my card.
Right.
Am I going off the topic right now, Joanne? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I love it. This
I'm
is
sorry.
your story. This is what you do. We had
Okay.
a guest on a few weeks ago. She goes and meets people for coffee because she likes to talk and have local conversations around her.
Exactly.
And it's just an example of there's strategies involved, but it's also your business. And you get to
Exactly.
decide and determine how you want to communicate your business, what feels good, what feels aligned, what feels right. And
Hmm.
you love I saw a video of yours last night where you flashed the business card too. You're like, right here it is.
Hmm. Yep. Yep.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Right? I love
Yep.
it. I mean, it that's what works for you. And that's
Exactly.
sweet. Go for it. Right?
Yep. So, like I was saying earlier, when I was looking at Phil's content, I just did it in my own way, just like you said. I'm
Mhm.
doing it in my own way, but I see,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the seconds, I'm looking at the minutes, I'm looking at what he's saying. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
everything he's doing, but in my own way. I've been having success. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
I will definitely let him know if he's not here right now that he got a massive shout out today from you.
He's great. And I'm glad that you all seen the greatness in him, because
Mhm.
if not, I would have never met him. I met him through
Yeah,
legendary marketers. It's
yeah,
crazy, right?
yeah.
Wow.
I think with my own personal journey with digital marketing,
Hmm.
it's always been about stepping through the next open door, allowing
Mm.
yourself to meet people online, network, connect, learn from one another, and just keep walking through the next open door. You never know where you're going to land and where this will take you. Walk through what interests you as you're learning these skills. What's really
Mm.
getting you fired up and excited? And keep
Yes.
stepping through that instead of going, oh, I don't know, it's going to be something new. Oh, I got to talk to somebody new. Oh, that's scary. Go, oh, bring it on. Bring on the fear. This is a beautiful thing I'm transforming before my own eyes when you start to do that.
Yes. And what I have conversations about daily is, I'm a man, so I speak to other men.
Mm-hmm.
So I always let other men know you have to jump in the water without knowing how to swim.
Yeah.
If you jump in the water without knowing how to swim, you're going to eventually learn how to swim.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying that to say, if you don't know something, go pay for the knowledge. If you implement it, you're going to know how to swim with that knowledge. That's it.
Yeah.
I see a lot of men, they're kind of skeptical and they're kind of scary. And it's like, bro, you need to be a better leader.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be scary with me. I'm 100% raw. I'm uncut and
Mm-hmm.
I'm real.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at me like I'm a spammer or anything like that. I had a guy in my direct message and I gave him my phone number. And guess what? By me actually talking to him on the phone, we did business together.
Yep.
I'm not a
And I hope
spammer. I'm a real
everyone
person.
really, really grasps what Percy just shared with us. He knows exactly who his audience is.
Hmm.
He hasn't changed his personality. In fact, he's let his personality, how he speaks, how he leads, what he believes, come through in his content, come through in his conversations, so that he's attracting an audience that needs
Hmm.
that connects with that style.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You're
Yep.
not trying to reach the world. You have it dialed in of who you want to reach, who you want to talk to, and who's going to connect with you back. And that's what
Yes.
key, guys. That's the marketing gold in this last little bit is finding your audience that matches your own authentic voice.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Don't try to be somebody else that you saw. Don't be an actor or an actress.
Hmm.
Step
Yes.
into the power of this is me. This is how I speak. I'm going to throw you the truth. This is what I believe. If you don't
Yes.
like it, go follow someone else. But if
Yes.
you're into it, I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you.
Yes. And guess what? Even the spammers who get in my direct message, you want to have a conversation with me? Guess what I do? I say, can you join my emails list? They say yes. I send them my website because guess what? They're digital marketers also. So
Hmm.
don't look at spammers as, oh, he's trying to hurt me. They're regular people. That's just their way of marketing. So
Right.
sometimes if I'm not busy enough and that's the only people that's messaging me that day, guess what? I'm
Yeah.
sending them my website so they can join in my opt-in list. And guess what? I had a few of them actually join in. Some of them say no, and then guess what? I block them. They're regular people too. We're all people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I love that
yes,
attitude. So strong, so powerful, and just really knowing who you are, where you want to
hmm
be, and what the example you want to be to your son. And
oh
I love that.
yeah,
I love that. And
he's
that's really what you are. You are not just sharing words of what you want for your son, you're showing him daily
exactly,
what it looks like. And that's really awesome, really cool. And
exactly.
I appreciate you coming here and sharing that with us as well today.
No problem, no problem. And I got a story behind it if I got time. I got time to tell a
Yeah,
story about
you
my
got
son.
it. Yep.
So this is around Christmas time, and we walk inside the Apple store because I need to get a charger for my phone. So he's looking at new iPhones, and he said, I want a new iPhone and a new iPad. Guess
Hmm.
what? I say, go and get on the honor roll, and I will buy him. I will buy both of them for you. When I say this kid has been, I don't even have to tell him to take out his homework. He's on a weekend doing his homework. He's telling me that he's asking questions now in class. He's just becoming a better 9-year-old just because he's working hard to get what he wants. That's a great mindset to me. I will spend the money for him to have what he wants if he can complete the task of what I told him to do, and that's get on the honor roll. He had a couple C's in the second 9 weeks, but we got the third 9 weeks. I told him we got a couple weeks to switch some stuff around. If you can make it
Hmm.
happen, I will personally drive him in the back seat. I will be his chauffeur to take him to the Apple store and get an iPhone and an iPad. And guess what? It's going to make him even better because he got what he wanted when he put the hard work in.
Yep. Yep.
I just dropped the mic again. I'm
Yep.
dropping the
You
mic.
did. Yep.
Hmm
It's just so many lessons today. And I love that you're demonstrating this also with your son through it. And he
Yes,
will have a wealthy mindset.
yes, yes, definitely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. With your influence. And that's beautiful. You need to come back. I want an update in a few months. I would
Okay,
love for you to meet Dave as well.
okay,
I see you as a future mastermind speaker one day. So keep rolling it out, sir.
okay. I'm definitely going. Yeah.
I love it. But thank you so much for coming on today and just sharing not just little nuggets of information, but
hmm
man, just gold boulders. And if I had a hat, I would have thrown it 20 times today. So I appreciate you. Yes, if Dave was here, the hat would have been broken probably.
Wow. Wow.
So,
No, I appreciate you all. Thank you for creating a great program, a great mentorship. Everything is perfect. And I just want y'all to know, just keep going because if you help me out, there's a million more people that need the same help that I got from y'all. And I really appreciate everything. And I'm just blessed right now. And I'm going to keep going and I'm going to get to that master class.
yes, I love it. Thank you. And thanks for coming on and for all you do, Percy. Thank you.
All right. See y'all later.
Mm. All right. If you missed any of that, I know I say it all the time, but our episodes in the last few months have just been extra phenomenal. And I'm loving them. They fire me up for the whole day. I know the same thing happens for Dave. They're phenomenal. Please go give Percy a follow on Instagram at Percy Recommends, all connected. Percy recommends with an S at the end. Go give him a follow, watch his content, let him know you saw him on Wake Up Legendary. You can also find him on Facebook. search Percy Smith. Make sure it's not, somebody else or a fake account, but he's on Facebook at Percy Smith, and then on Instagram at Percy Recommends. If you are new here and you would like to check out and see what this challenge is all about, you can do that right at legendarymarketer.com/enroll. You can also grab the Affiliate Marketing Business Blueprint. You can also upgrade to Mastermind, which, by the way, registration opened this morning for our June Mastermind event in New Orleans. And it is already filling up, which I love seeing. I'm so pumped for this new location. We've got a lot of surprises in store for the June event as well. So we would love for you to join us there and head over to legendarymarketer.com/enroll, and you can upgrade there or chat with your advisor or customer support about it. As always, another fantastic episode. We will be back tomorrow with a mom, I believe, of quads, I believe. So it'll be a fun episode of how she gets her business built and growing while dealing with a whole lot of babies at one time. As always, stay legendary. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.